I have to fuel my body like it's a machine, and I feed that machine at your pizza shop.
Just wanting to be a police officer, I knew this was a great start, and it turned out to be a fantastic one.
Just be able to actually see what you're doing, what you're working on, and understand how you can take one thing and turn it into something else.
We got to creatively use skills and academics and see how we can place them into our fields.
It was pretty much I had the key to open the door, and that was from Buckeye.
Carpenter Heating and Cooling has been keeping your home comfortable for over 30 years. Every installation includes heating and cooling load analysis, along with a follow-up visit to ensure your satisfaction. Carpenter services all makes of residential and light commercial heating and cooling equipment utilizing custom fabrication and state-of-the-art system checks. Their NATE certified technicians work hard to provide you with total living comfort.
Hi, I'm Doug Carpenter.
And I'm Chris Carpenter.
Come see us online at carpentercomfort.com.
Or give us a call at 330-308-8550.
Welcome to the J&G Grill. Established in 1947, we have now been serving the community for over 70 years. Our kitchen is open late and we take great pride in preparing our fresh and homemade menu. All appetizers are half price after 9 p.m. for dine-in only. Stay up to date on specials and events through our Facebook page. For great service, home-cooked food, and friendly company, stop by the J&G Grill, located at 114 Front Street in New Philadelphia.
I'm Laurel Quillen with TV2, and this is your weekend community calendar, brought to you by Digital Marketing Group and Myers & Miller Podiatry, serving Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Uhrichsville, Millersburg, and Newcomerstown. The Dover Public Library is continuing their BITE series, which is focused on building business with technology. BITE stands for Building Your Technology Experience, and is perfect for those who own a business or plan to start a business in the future. Each class is at 9:30 a.m. on select Saturdays. Registration is not necessary, and all classes are free. On October 21st, learn about using Google Business Listing and cloud computing applications. The Dover United Methodist Church is hosting the Valley Quilt Guild 2017 Quilt Show on Friday from 10 a.m. until 5 and Saturday from 10 a.m. until 3. Admission is $5. Children 12 and under are free parking, and it is handicap accessible. There will be a quilt raffle, approximately 200 quilts, vendors, challenge blocks, Quilters Boutique, and a Quilters Cafe. The church is located at 1725 Northwester Avenue in Dover. For more information, call Jane at 330-343-5617.
Welcome to Tusky Valley High School, as it's another week of IVC football between the Tusky Valley Trojans and the Indian Valley Braves. I'm Scott Robinson along with Chuck Rest. And Chuck, these two teams going to battle it out tonight. Indian Valley comes in undefeated. They've had a pretty good season.
Yes, they have. You know, running the football, that's the key to their success, and that's what they've been doing all year. Tusky Valley, to me, Scott, just going to have to find a way to stop the running game tonight.
All right, we'll come back. We'll talk to both coaches in our matchup here on the Your Pizza Shop Coaches Corner Show on TV2 Sports.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
I think the hands-on aspect is going to give you an opportunity to explore, find out what you're good at, what you like, and you're not going to have mountains of debt. What you're going to have is a marketable skill that even if you don't love it, you can use that to pay to go on to college and get that degree. And we've got a number of students that do that. They're very mature. I think we're a great hands-on exploration base.
Students choose Kent State University at Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate degrees will prepare you for careers including nursing, computer animation, or veterinary technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a dynamic campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes and find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
Grace Lutheran Church is located on the square in downtown Dover. Worship services on Sunday mornings are at 8 and 10:30, with Sunday school for all ages at 9:15. Reverend Donald Rice Jr. is senior pastor. Grace Lutheran is knowing Jesus through a variety of Bible studies and other learning opportunities. Grace Lutheran is showing Jesus through its grocery bag ministry and other outreach programs. Join us in knowing Jesus and showing Jesus at Grace Lutheran Church in downtown Dover. All are welcome.
I'm Cruz Fondrest, pro-level powerlifter at 220 and 242. So most people ask me how I get to such a high level of competition, and it's as simple as staying focused and disciplined every set, every rep. How you add that 5 pounds is through consistency. Every day, day in, day out, performing to your maximum level. And you must remain focused and you must remain disciplined. I have to fuel my body like it's a machine, and I feed that machine at your pizza shop.
On the Your Pizza Shop Coach's Corner show with head coach Matt Lancaster of the Indian Valley Braves. And coach, come in tonight to perfect 8-0. You got to be happy where you're at right now.
Well, sure. You know, you 8-0 means you won every game. So we're pleased with the record. We're still got a lot of things that we feel we need to work on and improve upon. And so hopefully we see some improvement in those areas tonight.
I assume at this point the kids are motivated. They want to have an undefeated season.
Yeah, I mean, we try not to focus on, long term. We're focused on going 1-0 tonight. And Tusky Valley's got our entire focus for tonight. So that's the main goal, is to keep things going one at a time, and that starts with Tusky Valley tonight.
What concerns you most about the Trojans?
They're well coached, and they play a physical style offense, a kind of mirror image of us. And I know what their game plan is going to be. It's going to be to grind out first downs and keep the ball at our offense's hand. And they've got an offensive line that's pretty big and physical, some physical running backs, and they do some nice things. So we're going to have to get some stops on key money downs and get the ball back.
You know, as far as offensively, you've ground out a lot of yards, and you've had pretty good success with that. I assume that we're going to see a lot of that tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're a run-first team, very similar to them, and, we got a number of different guys that we can give the ball to. Our offensive line has done a nice job. They had a little setback last week, but a lot of that was due to what Garraway was doing up front to them. So I'd like to see our play-action game improve and our passing game, our base passing game improve as well, so hopefully we see that tonight.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot.
Head coach Matt Lancaster of the Indian Valley Braves. We'll come back and talk with George Zagalis of the Tusky Valley Trojans in a moment here on the Your Pizza Shop Coach's Corner on TV2 Sports.
We
We do mufflers, we do tires. Want the best pricing in town? Come see Alan at Allen's Mufflers and Tires, located at 238 Trenton Avenue in Uricksville. Or give them a call today at 740-922-3010.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars. We're cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said, we are not shining stars. This I know. I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, carry on. We are who we are.
For over 35 years, MEB Systems Incorporated has served Northeast and Central Ohio, as well as the surrounding areas, with a commitment to the highest quality workmanship and integrity. We appreciate your interest and look forward to earning your trust, friendship, and business. MEB Systems has the experience and expertise to get the job done right the first time. Our experienced and trained professionals use only the finest tools and materials to install and repair flat and metal roofs. We guarantee our work and always strive to exceed our customers' expectations. MEB Systems Incorporated, specializing in commercial and industrial roofing.
Are you recovering from orthopedic surgery, experiencing low back pain, or pain resulting from an injury? If so, choose Trinity Hospital Twin Cities Rehab Center. Their experienced team of physical therapists provide personalized care to help you return to normal activities as soon as possible. Choose the Trinity Hospital Twin City Rehab Center at Denison. Call 740-922-6675 for more information. Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007, Dr. Jason Bakich in 2010, and most recently Dr. Kristen Henry in 2015. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we continue to grow by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Newcomerstown, Millersburg, and our newest location in Uricksville. Let's get started with building our relationship.
T-Bone Sales, your local truck and trailer sales and service connection, is a proud sponsor of area athletes again this year. Located in Baltic, T-Bone Sales has qualified technicians experienced in the repair and service of dump trailers, trucks, and school buses. T-Bone Sales can repair just about anything, including dump trailers, flatbeds, dump bodies, walking floors, and grain trailers. And they welcome insurance claims, regular maintenance, and major damage. They also carry a large line of parts. T-Bone Sales can get you back into the game looking as good as new. Call Chad Schilling today at 330-897-6131 or visit them online at tbonesales.com.
Students choose Kent State University at Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate degrees will prepare you for careers including nursing, computer animation, or veterinary technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a dynamic campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes and find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
And back on the Your Pizza Shop Coach's Corner show with head coach George Zagalis of the Tusky Valley Trojans. Coach, we've seen you a couple of times so far this season, but tonight the opponent is really going to be pretty good, Indian Valley.
Yeah, they're always good. Ever since I've been here, they've always put together a great team, well coached. They run the ball real well. They're physical. To be quite honest with you, we look forward to playing them every year because it's kind of similar styles. Hopefully we can get one this year.
Yeah, it's certainly Seth's going to play a big role in this.
Yep, absolutely. Seth, the offensive line. I believe the defensive line and the inside linebackers have to really come to play today. We need support from the secondary because their backs, both of them, because I call their quarterback a back as well. Those guys can really bring it, so we got to play our best.
When you look at it, is it really a matter of ball control tonight for the Trojans?
Yeah, it always is. But especially against these guys, because these guys can just wear you down, and they could demoralize a team. I've seen them do it over and over again this year. So we have to really be on our best as far as the offense is concerned to keep their offense off the field.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Head coach George Zagalis of the Tusky Valley Trojans. That's been the Your Pizza Shop Coach's Corner Show. We'll come back with more pregame in a moment here on TV2 Sports.
Taking the area by storm, Lightning Signs and Decals specializes in custom signs, banners, and t-shirts. Also available are full business packages. Their signs feature large format graphics, channel lettering, and light boxes and custom laser cut form letters. Visit online at lightningsign.com or visit the storefront located at 224 7th Street in New Philadelphia.
Lightning Signs and Decals. We're taking the area by storm. Contact us, 330-440-3129.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. Our community is a great place to live. That's why McInturf Realty proudly sponsors our local high school sports. Make the call to the local real estate team that sells more homes in Tuscarawas County than any other company. See for yourself what makes McInturf Realty the #1 team in real estate. Make the call to 330-364-SOLD or 330-364-HOME.
Union Hospital First Care, your first choice for urgent care, has moved. First Care is now located at the new UPS Family Health Center North office in Dover, right across the street from Buehler's. And if you're close to I-77, take exit 85 to North Worcester Avenue. First Care has the same great staff and same convenient hours. Now at our new location at the UPS Family Health Center North, right across from Buehler's in Dover.
The J&G Grill at 114 Front Avenue in New Philadelphia would like to say good luck to the area teams this school year. Stop in after the game for half-priced appetizers for dine-in only starting at 9 p.m. Celebrating 70 years, the J&G Grill is open 7 days a week. See them online at jnggrill.com and on Facebook.
Students choose Kent State University at Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate degrees will prepare you for careers including nursing, computer animation, or veterinary technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a dynamic campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes and find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
Back at Tusky Valley High School in Zorville, Scott Robinson, Chuck Rust, and Jay Yonders with you as we get ready for Week 9 of the high school football season. And it's time now for some keys to our game between Tusky Valley and Indian Valley. And Chuck, You know what? The Trojans come in at 4-4. Indy Valley comes in at 8-0, but the Trojans have shown some promise throughout the season.
Yeah, it just seems like, you know, in their losses, a lot of times, Scott, it just seems like they're kicking themselves in the, you know, in the shins a little bit, or those 4 losses a couple of those games could have gone the other way. So, you know, they have a nice, you know, nice program up here, and they are getting things done. It's just I'm sure that Coach Z would like to see a better record tonight.
So those are our keys to the game for our ball game between Indian Valley and the Tusky Valley Trojans. It's time for our injury report, brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. They're conveniently located in the Oxford Medical Building in Dover or online at omniortho.com. They love what they do, and it shows. And both teams are healthy for tonight's game, and certainly we don't think that is going to be a problem for either squad. So that is our injury report, brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. They're located in the Oxford Medical Building in Dover or online at omniortho.com. They love what they do, and it shows. We also want to take time to thank one of our sponsors for tonight's game, the House Doctor. The House Doctor, you can find him at 136 5th Street in the village of Strasburg. So as we move on, we can take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Union Hospital. They offer many beneficial programs to the community, including its very own wound healing center that treats nagging wounds that interrupt your daily life. Located on the ground floor of the hospital, the wound center is under the direction of Dr. Adam Myers and provides a mix of physicians, surgeons, and strategies to heal your wound, including the safe and effective hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Doctor's referrals not necessary, so you can call 330-365-3880 today to begin your healing. The Indian Valley Braves won the toss. They've deferred, so let's take a look at the Tusky Valley offense. Well, we'll go with the Tusky Valley offense. There we go. The quarterback will be Ethan Love, Seth Johnson, and Noah Love in the backfield. Brian Maurer and Tristan Tesh, the wideouts. The tight end will be Toby Grossi. And across the line, you see Thomas Muster, Ben Ackerman, Weston Van Oster, Nick All, and Chase Berkey. Defensively for the Indian Valley Braves, we have Braden Rosted, Devin Steiner, Dylan Fanton, Tanner Myers, Mason McKeon, Caden Hostetler, Zach Love, Carson Hartrick, Braden Lehigh, and also Caleb Hostetler and Jarrett Swinterman. Let's flip-flop it. Let's go to the Indian Valley offense if we can. And you can see Cade Williams at the quarterback spot, Carson Hartrick and Caden Hostetler in the backfield. Caden Hostetler's done it amazingly well over 1,000 yards, close to 1,500 yards, as a matter of fact, through the season. The wideouts, Bailey Hickenbottom and Jarrett Swinterman. The tight end will be Matt Love. And across the line, you have Dylan Fanton, Nick Love, Brody Parsons, Colby Hartrick, and Lane Renard. And for the defense of the Tusky Valley Trojans, you've got Toby Grossi, Hunter Fields, Dominic Carosielli, and also Dominic Mullen up front, along with DJ Alberti. And then the linebackers, Noah Love and Luke Herron. In the backfield, it'll be Tristan Tesh, Ethan Love, Jared Hicks, and Jalen Sharp. Those are our starting lineups, brought to you by Union Hospital. They offer many beneficial programs to the community, including its very own wound healing center that treats nagging wounds that interrupt your daily life. Located on the ground floor of the hospital, the wound center is under the direction of Dr. Adam Myers and provides a mix of physicians, surgeons, and strategies to heal your wound, including the safe and effective hyperbaric oxygen therapy. A doctor's referral is not necessary, so you can call 330-365-3880 today to begin your healing. As we look at the Tusky Valley Trojans, their wins this season have come over Waynedale, Sandy Valley, Strasburg, and Newcomerstown. However, they have lost 3 of their last 4 games, including last week when we had the Trojans on TV2 against Ridgewood by a 30-14 count. They're averaging 21.5 points a game, giving up 16.5 defensively, and they are 3-3 in the IVC. The Indian Valley Braves, on the other hand, under 12th year head coach Matt Lancaster, are 8-0, 4-0 in the IVC, and they are averaging better than 41 points a game while giving up just 10 per contest. They've defeated Coshocton, Manchester, Minerva, Sandy Valley, Buckeye Trail, Ridgewood, Newcomerstown, and last week they defeated Garaway. if you compare the two scores, Ridgewood, Tusky Valley lost to Ridgewood 30-14, while Indian Valley defeated Ridgewood 33-14. So I don't know you really draw any comparisons there. It's just they had different outcomes. And for the Indian Valley Braves, they have pitched 3 shutouts. So as we look at the playoff standings in the Division IV Region 15, of which Indian Valley is a member, and also Claymont, St. Clairsville is number 1, Licking Valley is number 2, Bloom Carroll is 3, Indian Valley is 4, and then Claymont is number 11. Indian Valley finishes with Claymont next week, so that should get a bunch of computer points for somebody.
Yes, I will, Scott. I think that's, number one is you look at Indian Valley, and you heard Coach Lanks talk at the beginning. We're taking one game at a time. We've got to be 1-0 tonight after this. But next week, as we look at it from up here, that's the game, because Indian Valley could get beat by Claymont and still make the playoffs. Claymont is a must-win by beating Indian Valley to have a chance to get in. So, like you said, huge computer points next week in that game. But, again, we're here tonight, and the Braves has just got to try to take care of business. Yeah, next week, obviously, on TV2 Sports, we're going to have the New Philadelphia at Dover game, which might just have some interest. I think that might kind of have the interest, just like the Thursday night game with Indian Valley and Claymont. Smart move by those two schools, playing, on Thursday night instead of on Friday night, and battling Dover New Philly. But, yeah, that's another one right there, too, that, may be in or may be out for both teams. So we are getting ready here for our national anthem. It's brought to you by the Buckeye Career Center. The Buckeye Career Center, if you're an adult looking for a new career or a high school student looking for ideas on how to start yours, check out Buckeye Career Center, as they're in the business of preparing you for the fastest growing segments of today's job markets. Visit the Buckeye Career Center at 545 University Drive Northeast in New Philadelphia, or online at www.buckeyecareercenter.org, and see the many educational opportunities that Buckeye offers. Had a great opportunity to go and participate in a ribbon cutting for the new Joe Carlisle Cafe and Marketplace earlier this week at Buckeye. What a tremendous resource for the community, whether you're supporting the floral program or the deli is in there, and the meat processing and all that. It's just a terrific new facility as part of Buckeye. So congratulations to everyone involved with that. So we are ready to go down to the field here momentarily to present the colors, and also to do the national anthem, which is brought to you every week by the Buckeye Career Center. So they're set up, and we will go down to the field now for the Buckeye Career Center national anthem.
Remain standing for the Tusky Valley alma mater.
And that's the national anthem, brought to you by the Buckeye Career Center. If you're an adult looking for a new career or a high school student looking for ideas on how to start yours, check out the Buckeye Career Center, as they're in the business of preparing you for the fastest growing segments of today's job market. You can find the Buckeye Career Center at 545 University Drive Northeast in New Philadelphia, or online at www.buckeyecareercenter.org. So it's been, it's kind of getting down to the crunch time for a lot of the area teams. There's only basically 3, maybe 4 teams that have a true opportunity to make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, this year's kind of a, I guess if you want to call it a down year for the Valley here to get into the playoffs. And, you know, you're talking Indian Valley, New Philly, Dover, Claymont, you know, they got about the best shots of it. And right now, you know, everybody else is on the outside looking in.
Quite honestly, Indian Valley probably has the best shot of hosting with New Philly and Dover. You never know how that's going to turn out, and that's going to be a tough one to predict.
Yeah, it is, because, you know, last week, you know, New Philadelphia was right up in there, number 3 or 4, and then they went to Steubenville and got beat and dropped to 7, I think it was, maybe. And, you know, like I said, they have to win out here to even think about it.
And Dover's got a number of teams to jump over to make their case.
To even get into 7 or 8. So, you know, you're looking there, and then look at Claymont too, the same way. They're 11th. You know, they got to jump up, you know, 3-4 spots. Now, depending too with Indian Valley, there's going to be a lot of computer points for them, but I don't know if that'll be enough for them to get in.
So we'll come back. We'll have our Carpenter Heating and Cooling kickoff in just a moment. So stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
Carpenter Heating and Cooling has been keeping your home comfortable for over 30 years. Every installation includes heating and cooling load analysis, along with a follow-up visit to ensure your satisfaction. Carpenter services all makes of residential and light commercial heating and cooling equipment, utilizing custom fabrication and state-of-the-art system checks. Their NATE certified technicians work hard to provide you with total living comfort.
Hi, I'm Doug Carpenter.
And I'm Chris Carpenter.
Come see us online at carpentercomfort.com.
Or give us a call at 330-308-8550.
How could I possibly be expected to go without Domino's on a day like this? Alexa, ask Domino's to place my easy order.
Ordering Domino's.
Life moves pretty fast. If you can't track your pizza, you could miss it.
Order 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each and track them on your favorite device.
Students choose Kent State University at Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate degrees will prepare you for careers including nursing, computer animation, or veterinary technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a dynamic campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes and find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
Just wanting to be a police officer, I knew this was a great start, and it turned out to be a fantastic one.
Just be able to actually see what you're doing, what you're working on, and understand how you can take one thing and turn it into something else.
We got to creatively use skills and academics and see how we can place them into our fields.
It was pretty much I had the key to open the door, and that was from Buckeye.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007, Dr. Jason Bakich in 2010, and most recently Dr. Kristen Henry in 2015. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we continue to grow by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Newcomerstown, Millersburg, and our newest location in Uricksville. Let's get started with building our relationship.
I'm Cruz Fondrest, pro-level powerlifter at 220 and 242. So most people ask me how I get to such a high level of competition, and it's as simple as staying focused and disciplined every set, every rep. How you add that 5 pounds is through consistency. Every day, day in, day out, performing to your maximum level. And you must remain focused and you must remain disciplined. I have to fuel my body like it's a machine, and I feed that machine at your pizza shop.
we're just moments away from the kickoff of our ball game for Week 9 of the high school football season. The kickoff is brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Cookson Avenue Southeast in New Philadelphia. Looking for year-round comfort? You can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. So it'll be Tristan Tesh and Seth Johnson back deep.
Number 10, Jared Swinderman to tee the football up for Indian Valley.
As Jared Swinderman will kick it away for
back
the
deep
Braves.
For Tusky Valley, number 28, Tristan Tesh. Number 34, Seth Johnson.
So we're just about ready to get this one underway. Homecoming at Tusky Valley. Bailey Seitz the king, Scout Weber the queen, as pregame festivities made those announcements, and congratulations to everybody involved.
Well, I think, Scott, this is going to be one of these games, and I don't, you hate to look at it this way, but, Tusky Valley is going to have to play pretty much a perfect football game. Where Indian Valley, I think they're going to come out running the football and see what happens.
So it's going to be taken by Tesh at his own 20 to the 25, the 30, and down at the 33-yard line. Strong move there by the Indian Valley Braves special teams, as there wasn't much room to run after they met at the 33-yard line.
Seeing the Braves only giving up 10 points a game, that means defensively, they're pretty solid up front. And Tusky Valley, I think they're going to have to be maybe as balanced as they've been this year with the run and the pass, to keep Indian Valley off balance a little bit, because I don't know that even Tusky Valley's got a nice offensive line, but I think they're just going to, match up maybe a little overmatched, I guess, by the Braves defensive line.
First down and 10. Love rolling to his left's got a man there. It's Tristan Tesh, and he is out to the 44-yard line for a gain of 11, and that'll be a first down.
I think that was a great call right there by Coach Z, and, come out and show Indian Valley, back off here a little bit. Even though we run the football, we're going to throw it on you tonight a little bit too, so be prepared.
So the J&G Grill replay, he's got another look at it there, a bonus look.
Just a little red running back out in the flat, and like you said, picked up a nice smooth 11 yards.
They ran that play a good bit last week against Ridgewood, and that was one of the more effective plays they had offensively. And the handoff to Johnson. And Johnson stopped for a yard short. So it'll be a loss of 1, second down and 11.
Again, we haven't seen Indian Valley, or I haven't seen Indian Valley this year. Don't know how they run sideline to sideline, but if that's any indication right there, it might be tough to get outside on them.
Well, when you look at the roster for Indian Valley, they are really young. Lots of juniors, lots of sophomores, handful of seniors. Second down and 11. Love rolling to his left again. The pass is incomplete, as Tesh is taken down to the turf there by Zach Love.
Yeah, that was the thing about Indian Valley. Nobody, coming into the season this year, nobody really knew how good they might be because of, all the young kids that they have. And boy, did they lose a boatload of talent last year. But these guys here just waited in the wings and have stepped up nicely for Coach Lancashire and the Braves.
So it'll be third down and 11. Clock stop, 10:45 to go, first quarter. Scott Robinson and Chuck Rest with you from Zorville. Love is going to take it himself, and there is no room to run.
Love carries the football.
Good job by Indian Valley's defense. As up from the bottom of the pile is Braden Rostad, and a nice tackle makes it fourth down, and Seth Johnson will have to drop back to punt the football away.
Not to say much on this, but you do notice all the loves that are on Indian Valley and Tusky Valley's rosters, and these are first cousins going against each other.
And the punt fielded by the Braves. And not much there, as that was Braden Lehigh.
He's brought down by number 2, Ethan Love. Indian Valley will take over the football first and 10 from their own 30.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Indian Valley Braves. And we'll see what this vaunted offense can do here under the direction of quarterback Cade Williams. In the backfield, it'll be Carson Hartrick and Caden Hostetler. First down and 10. They drop back. They're going to pass and go long. And out there, it's caught. And I believe that was Caden Hostetler.
I'll tell you what, just the thing is, we stood here talking about how they're going to run the football, and just like a nice run fake, and throws it right there, got behind the defender, and a little bit underthrown, but a nice catch right there, and a big gain by the Braves on first down. So, you know, Coach did tell you, you know, he wants a little play action. They need to get a little better at it.
Well, he's lined him up at a little different spot than what they normally do, and it worked like a charm. As he is in the slot to the left, the I formation, the pitch to Hartrick. Hartrick turns the corner inside of the 25 down to the 23-yard line. So a gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8.
Well, you look at Indian Valley's offensive line. I mean, they look like some good-sized football players right there too. So they ought to be able to move some people out of the way. But you know, Tusky Valley's defensive line's pretty stout in there most of the time this year anyway. So yeah, this is it's a good matchup now. I think Coach Lang may have figured, hey, I threw it once. We better get it back on the ground.
And that was actually Zach Love with that carry. And around the side is Mason McEwen.
Nice run fake right there by the quarterback. He's able to get it outside and pick up what, first down on that?
Another first down. So they've opened the playbook here early.
Yeah, they're trying to get a little wide here on Tusky Valley.
So it'll be first and 10 from the 13-yard line. So Cade Williams will bring the play in from Coach Matt Lancaster. Hard to believe he's been there 12 years already.
Oh,
time flies.
Protege of Ron Hurst at Strasburg, and boy got into coaching, and I'll tell you, he's done a great job.
The handoff over the right side. And still going is Hostetler. He's going to flip it back the other way, and he's going to run in for the touchdown from 13 yards out. Nifty move there.
Tell you what, they got him by the ankle, and he got loose, and just reversed his field right there, as you can see it. You know, had good yardage pickup right there of about 5 yards, and decided that wasn't enough for him. So nice job staying on his feet right there and cutting it back the other way. And, you know, ton of blockers there for the Braves, and was able to just walk right into the end zone.
And the extra point attempt is up, and the kick is no good.
Cade Williams' extra point is no good. 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Indian Valley 6, Tusky Valley.
So it is 6-0.
Snuck in.
So it'll be a kickoff on the way here for the Braves. And a pretty good drive there by Indian Valley. They showed a little bit of everything, used
nice
a lot of people.
Yes, that was. That looked very easy, didn't it? They were able to throw the ball a little bit and run the ball
3
wide.
3 minutes, they got a touchdown on the board.
Yeah, didn't look like that was too hard for him.
So Jarrett Swinterman will try it again here. So Indian Valley getting ready to kick off.
Number 10, Jarrett Swinterman tees the ball up for the Braves. Back deep for Tusky Valley, Tristan Tesh. Number 34, Seth Johnson.
Actually, I believe that is Caleb Hostetler kicking off. Short kick. Picked up by Tesh. Straight ahead, Tesh still loose. Tesh Still on the run, hard to bring down. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line of Indian Valley.
Tell you, nice job by the wedge right there by the Trojans, and Tesh was just able to follow it right up in there and break a couple tackles, as you can see right here. You know, takes it right up in the middle, and a couple missed tackles there by the Braves, and Tesh was able to get a great gain and good field position now for the Trojans here on their second set of downs.
So 1st down and 10 for the Braves after that outstanding return by Tristan Tesh. He is split wide to the right side. The I formation lined up behind Ethan Love. Handoff straight ahead to Johnson.
Johnson carries the football.
And he carries it down to the 42-yard line before he's wrapped up.
Nice game of about 4 yards there by Johnson, just straight ahead run. And maybe that's what you're going to need to see out of the Trojans tonight. Just line up and try to give your running back a little bit of an edge right there, going up through the line of scrimmage and pick up 4 or 5 each time.
Isaiah Schlegel will bring the play in for head coach George Zagelis with 8:20 to play here in the first quarter. Indian Valley on top, 6-0. Second down and 6. The handoff to Johnson. And he's going to be close to the first down around the 36-yard line.
Nice straight ahead run there again, power run by him, and you know he gets those legs moving, Scott. He's kind of tough to bring down.
He is a load. It'll be 3rd and short.
Bringing in a little goal line there for the Braves. How are you?
As the Kent State University Tuscarora with scoreboard showing the Braves on top, 6-0, but Tusky Valley on the move. Be a little surprised if anybody but Johnson touched it here. And he actually moved a little bit ahead of time, and that's going to go back 5.
That'll come back. Yeah, had a little too much forward lean on that one.
They got a little nervous about it.
He would have had enough for the first down on that, too.
So that'll be a 5-yarder on the Trojans, first penalty of the night. Motion penalty.
Penalty will move the ball back to the 42-yard line, where it brings up 3rd down and 6.
And that changes maybe the play call right here.
I would think now you may have to go to a little bit of a play action. And again, maybe that pass they threw the first play of the game out in the flats or something, just enough to pick up 5 or 6 yards here and get a first down.
So 7:16 remains here in the first quarter. 6-0. Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley. Tusky Valley on the Indian Valley 42-yard line, 3rd down and 6 out of the I formation. The handoff to Johnson, and Johnson with the carry, and he is going to be just short. It's going to be 4th down, I believe, from our angle here.
A good 5-yard pickup right there. I would think that Tusky Valley will go ahead and, you know, go for this one.
Brings up 4th down and a long one.
So the play call the last time was Seth Johnson. Will they run that battering ram again here?
I would certainly think, you know, they're picking up 4 and 5 yards with him going straight up the gut right there. So you'd think that they're going to put the football in his hands again.
So it's really the line play here that'll make the difference, and that one straight ahead for the first down. The fullback able to pick up the first down.
Little dive right there by the fullback, and first man through, and
that was Noah Love.
Jump over the pile there and pick up a first down, I would certainly think.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the Indian Valley 36.
Nice drive right here by the Trojans.
So we'll see if they opt to go back to that rollout play action pass, or if they
well, I think they got to be pretty happy right now with the way Johnson's running the football. And they are going to the shotgun here a little bit on this.
So Love flanked on both sides. He's going to take it himself and tripped up, but a nice gain.
Tripped up by number 5, Tanner Myers.
As Tanner Myers making the tackle there for the Braves. Gain of roughly 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
The pickup of 4 brings up 2nd down and 6.
Scott Robinson and Chuck Rest with you in the booth. Jay Yonders on stats for us here at Tusky Valley High School. 2nd down and 6 from the Indian Valley 31-yard line, and Indian Valley's defense has bent a little bit here.
Yeah, they are bending a little bit here. I'm surprised that, you know, Tusky Valley's just being able to, you know, run right up the middle on them.
Love is going to take it again. This time he's going to be shut down. And the ball pop loose, and it will be Indian Valley football.
Indian Valley football. I think somebody tried to strip it out as he was going down. So that, let's watch that little drive that the Trojans had.
So that negates a good drive for the Trojans with the mistake, the turnover. And Indian Valley's got it, 1st down and 10.
After the turnover, Indian Valley
at their own 31-yard line.
Now see if Indian Valley comes out and with that turnover change right there and tries to go deep here, or if they're going to just, you know, hand it off and grind it out here a little bit.
Cade Williams in the shotgun. And the reverse. And this one could go all the way. Down the right side. Big run for the Trojans.
Well, instead of throwing the football, run a little bit of a reverse and get them Tusky Valley off going the other way and turn around and come back with it. Go about 70 yards. You can see right here, everybody was going to the right on that. It was a nice kick out block by the quarterback. And
looks like it was Caleb Hostetler, right?
Yes, it was, number 16.
Well, 16,
I believe.
It's so hard to tell.
Or 18,
looks
can't
like,
tell.
Looks like 19, yep.
There you go.
And that is Caleb Hostetler with the long run of 68 yards.
Well, that ended pretty quick, didn't it? One play.
You can almost keep the stats for that.
Almost.
If you think about it, in 2 runs so far, he has got basically 81 yards.
Yeah, that's not bad.
They're going to go for 2 out of the I formation. Williams into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and it's good. As it's caught over there by Bailey Hickenbottom.
5:05 left in the first quarter. Indian Valley 14.
So it is 14-0. Indian Valley over Tusky Valley. So the Braves take advantage of the turnover. And Caleb Hostetler has had a very good first quarter of action, actually the first 6-7 minutes of it. And Tusky Valley is down 14-0. So the Braves will kick it away again. It'll be Caleb Hostetler to kick it away. Johnson and Tesh standing back at their own 20-yard line. Boy, talk about a quick strike offense, Chuck. That's
you know, I guess first time I've seen him this year. You know, you read stuff, you listen to Coach Lancashire talk and everything. We're just a ground, based, grinded out football team, and I mean, both their scores. The first one was set up on a big pass play, and the second one was a score on a big reverse for 78 yards. So yeah, they're kind of showing us something we haven't seen yet.
So Hostetler with the kick will be taken by Tesh to the 30 and out to the 35-yard line.
Special teams did a little better for the Braves on that one. Some of them might have got a talking to when they were on the sidelines.
So the Trojans will have it again. See what they can do with it this time here, as we have 5 minutes left in the first quarter of action at Tusky Valley High School. Maurer and Tesh come wide to the left, Schlegel wide right. Love in the backfield in the shotgun. Showing a little bit of an option. And then Love knocked down at the 38-yard line as Carson Hartrick is there to make the tackle.
The 2-yard pickup brings up second down and 8.
Love got up a little gingerly on that one right there, so I don't know if he took a shot to the head or to the shoulder. So,
well, Tanner Phillips is the backup quarterback. He is a freshman. So Love awaiting the play call here. And Eric Tomlin will bring it in here on second down and 8. This time they'll go back to the I formation. Tomlin in motion to the right side. Johnson straight ahead, and he has got nowhere to go.
So Johnson carries the football.
As lots of people there, including Dylan Fanton.
Yeah, that pretty much right there was the defensive front and linebackers converging on that play. So that kind of putting the stuffings on him that time.
So it'll be third down and 8.
Well, I think, no question about it. They're going to have to try to go to the air here now on this play because they've got to get something happening offensively.
The Trojans taking a lot of time to get a play in and then trying to manage the clock. Maurer wide to the right. Love and Johnson lined up behind Ethan Love, who's under center. Love the throw, it's caught. Maurer's got it. He'll have the first down in front of the Indian Valley bench, just short of midfield.
Nice job right there on a nice deep out pattern, enough to get the first down for the Trojans. You can see it right here. Nice sprint out.
J&G Grill replay.
Nice blocking up front by him. Love throws it right on the money on that one. Good for a first down. Good job for Tusky Valley on that series right there.
Zach Love over there to make the stop as you get a Lightning Signs and Decals fan cam. That fan cam, of course, brought to you by Lightning Signs and Decals. All kinds of signage. You can find them at 224 7th Street in New Philadelphia. 330-440-3129. The Trojans first down and 10 near midfield. Love rolling to his left. Under pressure, the pass across the middle, and it's incomplete. As Swinnerman lays out Toby Grossi.
Yes, he did. He had Grossi coming in from the other side as he was watching. You can see right now, Grossi's looking as he's coming across, knowing that Love's going to get the ball to him, and boom. Put the hammer on him on that one. Perfect defensive play right there.
Second down and 10. Clock stop, 2:52 to go. Here in the first quarter, Indian Valley leading at 14-0. Indian Valley starting to turn the heat up a little bit defensively.
Yeah, it looks like they're starting to bring them, bring a little pressure here now.
Out of the I formation, a handoff straight ahead, and Seth Johnson is knocked down in Brave territory at about the 49-yard line. Swinnerman is there at the bottom of the pile. Hartrick is there. Also there is Braden Rostad. So gang tackling Johnson, and that's really the best way to get him down.
Oh, yeah, you got to hit him high. Somebody's got to hit him low, because I'll tell you what, he's one of those short, stocky runners where you got to take his legs out from under him or he can run you over. So now you're back into about a 3rd and 8 situation here. So another, I would think, passing situation for the Trojans.
So third down and 8. Maurer is wide to the left side. They come out in a run formation. And Johnson is going to be tripped up at about the 49-yard line of the Trojans. He'll lose a couple of yards. It'll be 4th down.
I certainly think now the Trojans going to be in a punting situation on this one, I would think.
And Johnson will drop back to punt it away. Caleb Hostetler and also Braden Lehigh back deep. And the punt successfully fielded by the Braves. And it will be 1st and 10 for Indian Valley from the 23-yard line. from our vantage point, it's just a little difficult to tell the zeros and the nines on the Indian Valley.
The way this red is red on Indian Valley's
nice looking unis.
Oh, they're nice unis, but you can't really see it with the lighting the way it is, whether it's a 6 or an 8 or a 9 or.
And we'll have to adjust to that as we move through this first quarter. Minute 24 to go, first period, 14-0. Indian Valley with the lead. The pitch. And Indian Valley's Caleb Hostetler out across the 30. Actually, that is nice carry.
You got to be pretty impressed with the running backs of Indian Valley. You know, it's tough for one guy to, seems like so far tonight, to just bring them down. So
we're going to have a timeout, Tusky Valley here.
A little bit of quickness and a little bit of savvy there by the running backs.
So the Trojans trying to keep things under control here as Indian Valley has dominated this first quarter.
Yes, they have, and you know, right now you can, I guess if we're looking at it, you can see why they're 8-0 right now, because they pretty much dominated both sides of the football.
So on the play, it was a 1st and 10 as we get another lightning signs and decals. Fan cam. Nice crowd on hand here for a homecoming here at Tusky Valley High School. Braves trying to put some rain on the parade, though.
Yeah, I think as of right now, they've started to sprinkle anyway up there.
Play resumes. Indian Valley will have the football 1st and 10 from their own 33.
So 1st and 10 for the Braves from their own 33. And it's Zach Love in the backfield, along with Cade Williams. In motion is Hostetler. He gets the carry, and the stop is made. Nice play there by Tristan Tesh.
Nice job by Tesh on that one. Just stayed with that leverage on the outside shoulder and waited on him to come to him and put him down there for about a 1 or 2 yard loss.
So it'll be 2nd and 12 here for the Braves. Indian Valley with wide outs to both sides. Braves come out the I formation, the handoff. Up the left side and gain of maybe 4. We'll leave it at 3rd down and 8. So Indian Valley trying to go in a hurry there.
Yeah, I don't know whether they'll go ahead and let the clock run out here. Or, I believe that looks like what they're going to do.
Yep, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We'll come back. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Braves. Back with more high school football action in a moment as the Braves lead the Tusky Valley Trojans 14-0 at the end of 1. We'll have more high school football in a moment here on TV2 Sports.
For over 35 years, MEB Systems Incorporated has served Northeast and Central Ohio, as well as the surrounding areas, with a commitment to the highest quality workmanship and integrity. We appreciate your interest and look forward to earning your trust, friendship, and business. MEB Systems has the experience and expertise to get the job done right the first time. Our experienced and trained professionals use only the finest tools and materials to install and repair flat and metal roofs. We guarantee our work and always strive to exceed our customers' expectations. MEB Systems Incorporated, specializing in commercial and industrial roofing.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Union Hospital First Care, your first choice for urgent care, has moved. First Care is now located at the new UPS Family Health Center North office in Dover, right across the street from Buehler's. And if you're close to I-77, take exit 85 to North Worcester Avenue. First Care has the same great staff and same convenient hours. Now at our new location at the UPS Family Health Center North, right across from Buehler's in Dover.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. Our community is a great place to live. That's why McInturf Realty proudly sponsors our local high school sports. Make the call to the local real estate team that sells more homes in Tuscarawas County than any other company. See for yourself what makes McInturf Realty the #1 team in real estate. Make the call to 330-364-SOLD or 330-364-HOME.
The J&G Grill at 114 Front Avenue in New Philadelphia would like to say good luck to the area teams this school year. Stop in after the game for half-priced appetizers for dine-in only starting at 9 p.m. Celebrating 70 years, the J&G Grill is open 7 days a week. See them online at jnggrill.com and on Facebook.
T-Bone Sales, your local truck and trailer sales and service connection, is a proud sponsor of area athletes again this year. Located in Baltic, T-Bone Sales has qualified technicians experienced in the repair and service of dump trailers, trucks, and school buses. T-Bone Sales can repair just about anything, including dump trailers, flatbeds, dump bodies, walking floors, and grain trailers. And they welcome insurance claims, regular maintenance, and major damage. They also carry a large line of parts. T-Bone Sales can get you back into the game looking as good as new. Call Chad Schilling today at 330-897-6131 or visit them online at tbonesales.com.
Ready to go here with second quarter action. Scott Robinson and Chuck Rest with you from Tusky Valley High School. The Indian Valley Braves leading the Tusky Valley Trojans 14-0. Williams drops back, looks to go long, has some room to run. He's got a spy on him. Love is after him, and he'll just have to dump it into the bench area on third down. It's fourth down.
Well, a little problem right there that you only had a two-man pattern out, and both of those guys were coming left, and when he got scrambled out around, he went to the right, so there's absolutely nobody out there to throw the football to. So we're going to have a punt with him. And
now we got a penalty flag.
Now what do we got?
Maybe grounding, possibly.
Well, I certainly think he was outside running. So, but there was no receiver. Or were they maybe? Well, there was no receiver in the area either.
Or was it?
So I don't know.
Not sure. Maybe a lot of different things that can happen. They're going to call it grounding.
Intentional grounding on that one, huh?
Either way, it's still fourth down. I believe.
I believe you're right. That's a loss of down.
Brings up fourth down and 18.
So Tesh back to receive the punt at his own 45-yard line. Braves get a good snap. And the kick is away. An end-over-end kick that Tesh will field. And not much there as Tesh will bring it back to the 48-yard line.
Brought down by number 45, Matt Lowe. Tusky Valley will take over the football. First and 10.
So it's first down and 10 for Tusky Valley.
Well, let's see here, Scott, if they can get some offense moving right here. They've showed signs that they can move the ball on Indian Valley, but then they end up being short and have to punt.
The handoff to Johnson, slips down
Johnson carries the football.
after a gain of maybe a yard.
Brought down by
Tried to turn it upfield,
Might
just
be
lost the footing.
Getting a little slippery out there possibly. The dew coming out on the ground, so don't get that foot planted good enough, he'll come right out from under you.
So 2nd down and 9 after the gain of 1. Just underway here in the 2nd quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our MEB Systems halftime report. To give you all the stats from the first half. Love rolling to his left, in trouble, and he is going to be sacked.
Tell you what, that was a covered sack right there, as Indy Valley had both receivers for Tusky Valley covered, and there's just no way Love was going to be able to throw the football on that one.
Well, you can see Hartrick is going to corral him first and just end up taking him down with some help from others. So it'll be 3rd down and 20.
Tell you what, it seems like so far that, you know, Indian Valley gives a little bit, but I'll tell you what, when they need to turn the heat up, they turn it up. So pretty impressed with their defense right now. A lot of nice looking football players out there on the Braves defense.
So the I formation on 3rd and 20. They'll hand it off straight ahead, and Johnson will get to the 45-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
Number 21, Carson Hartrick.
Hartrick's been active inside again. That's another tackle for the inside linebacker.
Yeah, that's a nice thing when you have a defensive line like the Braves do, and free those linebackers up. They can get their name called quite a bit in a evening.
Johnson will punt it away. Hostetler will have it, bounces off, still loose. The Trojans are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, turnover time for the Trojans. Now let's see if they can do something with it.
Yeah, that just looked like trouble all the way.
Yeah, he was. He was reaching out there for it, and he wasn't up underneath it, and there was absolutely no way for him to get it, and hit off of his knee pad and bounced, and the Trojans were right there to recover.
Tusky Valley will have the football. 1st and 10 from the Indian Valley 24.
So 1st down and 10 for the Trojans. And the Trojans with a great opportunity here from the 24-yard line of the Braves to maybe put some points on the board. Ethan Love under center, the I formation. In trouble, and he is going to be sacked.
We're in a lot of trouble right there, because as soon as he looked up, they had one Brave on him, and as soon as he got rid of him, they put another one on him. So
Braden Rostad with the sack. Back to the 32-yard line. And that'll change the down and distance to 2nd and 19. So the Trojans, a little bit of a challenge here. Indy Valley not sitting back and waiting to see what was going to happen. They're trying to create the action. Johnson off the left tackle.
Seth Johnson carries the football.
And to the 30-yard line for a gain of 3.
Got a Trojan down on the field right there, 76, I believe.
Officials timeout.
That's the left tackle, I believe.
And that is the center, Weston Van Oster.
Yeah. I think he seemed like he tried to peel back the block right there, and got his knee caught underneath him.
So we'll hope that is nothing too serious. Clock is stopped with 8:26 to go here in the first half of action. And that's going to cause some shuffling along the offensive line as Nick All will move over to center. And they're going to work with Weston Van Oster out there for a couple of minutes and see see what they can determine, and then probably try and help him up.
Still down, like I said. I don't know, just by looking at it, it looked like he was getting his leg a little bit underneath him, so I don't know if that's what it was, but he went down kind of weird.
So they're going to take a look at that and make sure everything is okay. And everybody's just kind of come to a standstill, waiting and hoping for the best here.
Yes, sir, just kind of quietly sitting there. He tried to get up, so it must be not very good.
It looks like they're going to try and
there he comes.
Get him up here.
He's a big boy.
And hopefully it's one of those things that maybe it'll wear off here as the game goes on. So 3rd down and 15 here for the Trojans. And now you have a center that has not snapped yet tonight.
Well, you probably would want to be in a shotgun right now if in normal circumstances. So we'll see what Tusky Valley comes up with on a play call on this one. Although, you know, you look at it, you pick up 7 or 8 yards, you're definitely in, you know, 4-down territory.
Yeah, no question. I mean,
yeah,
you're at their.
You just got to get something positive right here.
They've done pretty well with those play-action passes. They come out, though, in the I formation with Love and Johnson in the backfield. Schlegel wide to the right side, Maurer to the left. The handoff to Johnson to the 30-yard line. And maybe a yard, it's 4th down. So they're going to try the field goal here with Bruno Friedenan.
No gain on the play, brings up 4th down and 15.
Well, either way, you know, not a bad move right here to let him kick it. If you don't make it, they get the ball on the 30. So, you know,
well, it'll be a 46-yard field goal attempt here. And that is no good.
I think he
and penalty flag is down, and where the flag comes down, that generally is roughing the kicker, I'm going to guess.
Easy way to pick up a 1st down, huh?
Personal foul, roughing the kicker called against the Braves.
And that is almost inexcusable, really.
Yes, that is. You know, they go
you got him kicking a 46-yard.
Right. Chances are, you know, but oh yeah, you know, but when you're coming off the edges, you're coming off to block it and make him, you know, make him kick it. So
7:41 to go here in the 1st half.
So the Indian Valley defense is going to really have to tighten up right now if they want to pitch another shutout.
Tusky Valley will have it right there, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 for the Trojans at the Indian Valley 15-yard line.
Well, Tusky Valley got an opportunity they wanted here, so let's see if they can make something happen.
Love lost possession of the football, picked it back up, got about 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down and 6.
Good job by Love on that one as he come right down, ball bounced right back up to him, and be able to know what to do with it, just pick it up and run it.
To pick up a 4, brings up 2nd down and 6.
Tusky Valley really doing a nice job of managing the clock. They're taking their time until they start the 25-second clock. They're keeping all the players off to the side before they send a play in.
Yeah, they're you know, they're doing what they got to do because they know they just can't keep giving Indian Valley the ball. So ball control's huge. Might be a penalty
Hand off
flag
straight ahead
there,
to Johnson, and
Johnson carries the
Dylan Fanton will grab him.
And that'll be 3rd down and 6.
Well, now you're in a situation now, Scott. Do you roll out and try to throw it and make it a run-pass option here, or do you put it in 34's hands and, see if he can pick up some yardage, because you're definitely in 2-down territory. You got enough room, you can get a first down.
You got a field goal kicker that can kick it that far.
Yes, you do.
So that's an option as well. Looks like a passing situation here.
I think you roll out there maybe to the left. Nope.
Going to throw it to the left side. It's incomplete. Now it's 4th down. And the field goal team will come out again. This one's a little more likely option from.
A little better on your average here on this chance, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say, since it's going to be about a 28-yarder, roughly.
Bruno Fremont on to attempt a 26-yard field goal.
So now we have a timeout, Indian Valley.
Timeout, Indian Valley. That's their first.
So we're going to try and freeze the kicker a little bit here, or are they worried that they might try and fake it?
Well, I would think that if you're calling a timeout right here, you want to, well, first of all, you're going to tell him you can't rough him. That cost us this one already. Number 2 is, you got to hold him back there and watch for the fake. But you're in a situation right now, like you said, they're in a lot better chance of making a field goal here from this yardage. So you want to get pressure somehow, some way.
Third part of that is Ethan Love's the holder.
Yes, he is. So, you can always, and, you're in a situation too. You're down 14-0. Take a chance, I guess. I don't know.
Well, they played them pretty tough right here. I don't know that you want to do anything crazy. I think you want to try and put the points on the board and see what
you got 6 minutes to go in the first half. Get 3 points on the board. You're in 14-3, so you can come out of here with a little something positive. I would think so.
So the situation is this: Tusky Valley is going to go for the field goal. Now you've got Seth Johnson, who's the outside blocker. Or is he actually? He's going to snap it. Okay, he's going to snap it.
You're going to have a hard time throwing it to him.
Yeah, that's true. But you got Noah Love on the left side. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
That was probably a good move all the way around by everybody on that one.
So it's 14-3 as the Tusky Valley Trojans are on the board. So
good move right there. They had the opportunity. Get down and get some points. That's the key right there. Get yourself some points, and again, 14-3. Hey, a couple scores and you're right there. So we got to figure out a way here now and they've done a good job here so far of keeping Indian Valley's offense off the field here for a good half a quarter. So see where we're going from here on this one.
So Bruno Friedemann will kick it away here for the Trojans.
People don't understand, a kicker is a weapon in your football program too. So, that's just a big thing.
Caden Hostetler and Caleb Hostetler back deep. And Caleb Hostetler trying to get to the outside, but Tusky Valley's got him wrapped up at about the 24-yard line. And with 6 minutes to go here in the first half, Indian Valley has the football.
Oh, we'll see now what Indian Valley can do. Like I said, they haven't had the ball much here for about, 8 or 9 minutes. So offensively, they're going to have to get back in sync here and get going.
So first down and 10 for the Indian Valley Braves. Cade Williams with the stiff arm will try and turn the corner.
Number 7, Cade Williams.
And gets knocked out of bounds on the Tusky Valley sideline.
Run out of bounds by number 13, DJ Uberty.
Alberti with the tackle for the Trojans, and that's one of the things sometimes at these smaller schools, you have the track right up against the field, and that makes it dangerous.
That's kind of tough because you can't tell people to slow down, and you know, if you look at it right there, you've only got about 5 or 6 yards, and you're going in there full speed. You know, you're going to knock somebody onto that track.
So 2nd down and 6. The handoff straight ahead and not much there, and Tusky Valley's playing some pretty inspired football right now.
I'm telling you, their defensive line right now is stepping up.
So it is 3rd down and 7 as Carson Hartrick's carry gains 0 here. It's 3rd down and 7.
Football on the 25-yard line brings up 3rd down and 8.
Indian Valley's had the big plays though tonight, so you can't rule anything out here.
Nope. Like I said, this is a situation, you know, you'd think you'd want Indian Valley in a lot of this 3rd and 9, so.
The throwback, and that is incomplete. That play looked terrible from the start.
Yes, it did. I'll tell you what, Tusky Valley had that one sniffed out from the snap. So good job by the Trojans right there. They did what they needed to do and put Indian Valley in a punting situation after 3 plays. So should get decent field position here and see if they can get going offensively again.
So Tesh will drop back to receive the punt. And the floater will take somewhat of an Indian Valley bounce to about the 41-yard line, where the Trojans will have it 1st and 10.
Again, a good job by the Trojan defense on the hold. Good field position right here for them to start out offensively. Now they just got to move the football. I think the Trojans are, you know, feeling it right now too a little bit. That they're feeling pretty good coming off here. So see if that offense can get moving.
So 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. The Trojans with another opportunity. The option play, the fumble, and Love couldn't hang on to it. And they'll lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Loss of 7 there.
It was a pretty decent play call right off the bat, but that's a tough pitch and catch right there when you're trying to look up and also trying to catch football. So that makes it tough.
2nd and 17 from their own 34-yard line. 4:25 to go here in the first half. 14-3. Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley. Schlegel will get the handoff and we'll have a penalty flag.
I think we had a little movement on the right tackle for the Trojans that time.
Full start called against Tusky Valley. Penalty moves the ball back to the 30-yard line.
So that penalty will back him up 5.
2nd down and 22.
As we are at the 4-minute mark. 2nd and 22. Not too many plays in the playbook for that.
No, but you know what? 2 big plays will get you a 1st down.
The handoff to Johnson. And he is stopped back at the 27-yard line for another loss of 2. And it is 3rd down and 24, and Tusky Valley has just gone backwards on this drive.
Yeah, this hasn't been a good drive for the Trojans right here, and right now, Braves hold them here without much gain. They got good, you know, should have a good 2.5 minutes to go to see if they can get the ball in the end zone.
Well, now Tusky Valley, you know, do you Do you run the football here and just try and take another 25, 30 seconds off?
I think with 3rd and 24, I think that's what you look at, because you could look at a screen or a draw, but you know, most teams are ready for those.
Johnson again straight ahead. And not a lot there.
I don't know. I was kind of surprised.
As tackle made there by Devin Steiner.
Kind of surprised maybe that Indian Valley didn't take a timeout right there to give themselves some time, but they must feel they can get it done.
Back to receive the punt. We've got Caden Hostetler and also Caleb Hostetler. Seth Johnson to punt. Pretty good punt, as the Braves will let it hit. And it'll roll down to about the 35-yard line. Well, they'll have it 1st and 10 with 2:06 to go.
Good punt right there by Johnson to get it back there. Had a nice little roll to it. So, you know, Braves got to go here, about 65 yards to see what's going on now. So, see what kind of offense now that the Braves may have in a 2-minute setting.
2:06 to go, 2 timeouts.
You know, the question is, what do you do? Try to break a big run, or?
Well, the question too, you got to think about the fact you're going to get the football first when you come out of the locker room after the half.
That is another theory.
Out of the I formation, not showing anything special, except they don't want to go out of bounds, and Tusky Valley's going to force them out of bounds right near the original line of scrimmage. They're going to keep the clock rolling here.
You know, you said that right there too, which makes sense, that, you know, you're going to get the ball begin the second half, but going in 21-3 instead of 14-3 at half, you know, is a big difference too.
Pickup of a yard on the play brings up 2nd down and 9.
But Indian Valley doesn't look like they're in a huge hurry.
Well, they know they can make it in one play. You know, I mean, they've got some pretty special athletes, but Tusky Valley has played so well here in the first half. That was about 1 player short of a big play.
Yes, that was. Now they're going to take a timeout here. But yeah, he broke that one. He could have, like you said, been off to the races.
And that was Zach Love on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Now we go back the other way. If Tusky Valley can hold them here, Tusky Valley's got a couple of timeouts. They could stop the clock and get the football back.
Yes, they could. You know, I don't know that they've quite got the quick strike that Indian Valley has, but, you know, you never know. You can break a punt, do something.
Hard to believe it's week 9 of the high school football season.
That's what the big thing should have been tonight. That, you know, it's already 9 weeks into the football season. We just thought, shoot, we got started.
Got started with the All-Star game in July, and now football season is
1 week away.
Yeah,
from being over.
And depending
for
what
a
the
lot of
happens.
schools.
Yeah. Yeah, nearly all the schools in Tuscarora, West County. Only 3, maybe 4 with a real chance here. So 3rd down and 3 out of the I formation. Pass down the middle, it's caught. And a nice catch by Matt Love, the tight end.
And I'll tell you what, he got lost in the shuffle, and I don't know how he did, but you can see right here, they were looking for the run right there, Tusky Valley was, and he just threw it right down the middle of the field. Nice throw, nice catch by Love, and puts him right down there.
Ethan Love making the tackle here. 1st down and 10 for Indian Valley. Clock stopped a minute 11. The handoff up the right side and in for the touchdown.
Well, you said it there a minute ago. Quick
Zach
strike
Love.
offense, and there goes Zach Love right up the middle. Just nice kick outs by the right side of the offensive line, block down and kick out by the fullback. And I think he only got touched by one person right there, and he just pulled away from him.
So many weapons for the Braves with a minute 2 to go. That is, that score just hurt the Trojans.
And you know, you say that because you've got a quarterback that can throw the football. You've got a good running back, 2 good running backs. you got a wing back who can, is very deceptive, and then you got guys who catch football. So yes, I'm pretty impressed offensively with the Braves.
So it's 20-3.
20, Tusky Valley 3.
The Indian Valley Braves with the lead over Tusky Valley. And with 1:02 to go, you got to think the Braves want to kick it as deep as they can. And
I still go back, and because we haven't seen Indian Valley this year, it was the perception was just, hey, line up and grind it out, grind it out, grind it out. But when Coach Lank gets up there in the pregame and talking to you and said, we got to work on our play action pass a little bit and things. Well, I'll tell you what, he's been pretty successful at it tonight. So this is where they need to be going into, week 10 and pretty much the playoff picture. You got to be two-dimensional offensively. So far tonight they've kind of shown that.
Number 19, Caleb Hostetler.
So Caleb Hostetler will kick it away.
For Tusky Valley, number 28, Tristan Tesh, and 34, Seth Johnson.
Seth Johnson and Tristan Tesh back deep. And the Braves are ready to go here to kick it away.
Well, I don't know. You get in a situation now, you get a good return and maybe use those timeouts, see what you can do. If not, hey, let's just go in at halftime and regroup a little bit.
Trojans will down it about the 34-yard line. And with 59 seconds to go, you've got to think they'll take maybe a couple of chances at it.
Well,
finally corralled by number 65,
it doesn't hurt.
Tusky Valley will take over the football, 1st and 10 from their own 33.
Night has definitely cooled off.
Yes,
started out warm all day.
That sun goes down and the chill goes with it, doesn't it?
Sure does.
But, keep looking at each other and you had a 75-degree day today and all of a sudden we're in the 3rd week of October. So,
yeah,
can't be complaining a whole lot.
So just under a minute to go. The handoff to Johnson. And he'll pick up about 7 yards, and Tusky Valley will take a timeout. Mason McEwen with the tackle. So the Trojans trying to put something together here. Got a lot of yardage to go yet.
Well, and we've seen Tusky Valley quite a bit tonight or this year, but they show signs, offensively and defensively of just right there. They just quite haven't got over the hump, enough to become a 7-3 football team or an 8-2 football team. So
it'll be 2nd down and 4 here as we return to action, and I think they just wanted to test the waters with that run on 1st down to see if they can get somewhere out near midfield, maybe start to attack.
There they go. They still got, timeout left, and see what they do on this play here. This might be a telltale of what they're going to end up doing here before the half.
Schlegel in motion. Love is going to be short. And I think they're just going to try and run the clock out.
A pickup of 2 yards brings up 3rd down and 2.
So they will have to run one more play here. They'll do it out of the I formation. Love gets it to Maurer, and Maurer will sneak out of bounds
number 17, Brian Maurer.
with 13 seconds to go.
Steps out of bounds at the Brave 46-yard line.
Nice play by the Trojans to get it into Braves territory.
Yes, it is. I mean, that's, and then you look at that and say, well, if you're going to do that now, why didn't you start back at the 30-yard line and work your way like that and see what happens? But yeah, and you said let's try a running play right off the bat and might be able to break that. And the Braves are playing a little bit soft right now, secondarily wise.
First down and 10. And Love will get out of bounds.
Love carries the football. Runs out of bounds at the Indian Valley 43-yard line. Brings up second down and 7.
So it's second down and 7 here with 7 seconds to go. See what they can do. (20-3) the score. Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley. Scott Robinson and Chuck Rest with you from Zorville, Tusky Valley High School, and too much time. That'll back them up 5.
Never understood that delay game when the clock was stopped. You know, I can understand when it's moving, but the clock stopped.
Yeah. Second down and 12. So let's see if maybe this will be the last play of the half. Ball is loose, and it's going to be recovered
by the Braves with 3.5.
By the Braves, so now the Braves will have a chance with it.
Okay.
Now so they'll get one play.
Now what do you do?
I'm
Go for it all?
I'm throwing it down the field.
Go for it all.
Absolutely. Huh? Why not? What do you got to lose? You're
not
getting the ball to start the second half.
Not one thing. Because if you throw it down there far enough, the time's going to run out anyway. I would think that Tusky Valley would go with a little bit of a prevent defense here. If they want to pick up 10 yards on the run, that'll be fine.
So we'll see what Indy Valley will do with 3.5 seconds to go. 20-3. They lead it.
I think it's one of those things, why not? Just send them right down the field and throw it as far as you can and see what happens.
Out of the shotgun, Cade Williams drops back. He's going to throw it long. It's not going to get to the end zone either way, and that will end the first half. So it's 20-3. Indian Valley with the lead over Tusky Valley. We'll come back with the MEV Systems halftime report in a moment. Stay with us here on TV2 Sports.
Are you recovering from orthopedic surgery, experiencing low back pain, or pain resulting from an injury? If so, choose Trinity Hospital Twin Cities Rehab Center. Their experienced team of physical therapists provide personalized care to help you return to normal activities as soon as possible. Choose the Trinity Hospital Twin City Rehab Center at Denison. Call 740-922-6675 for more information.
We do mufflers, we do tires. Want the best pricing in town? Come see Alan at Allen's Mufflers and Tires, located at 238 Trenton Avenue in Uricksville. Or give them a call today at 740-922-3010.
Taking the area by storm, Lightning Signs and Decals specializes in custom signs, banners, and t-shirts. Also available are full business packages. Their signs feature large format graphics, channel lettering, and light boxes and custom laser cut form letters. Visit online at lightningsign.com or visit the storefront located at 224 7th Street in New Philadelphia.
Lightning Signs and Decals. We're taking the area by storm. Contact us 330-440-3129.
Carpenter Heating and Cooling has been keeping your home comfortable for over 30 years. Every installation includes heating and cooling load analysis, along with a follow-up visit to ensure your satisfaction. Carpenter services all makes of residential and light commercial heating and cooling equipment utilizing custom fabrication and state-of-the-art system checks. Their NATE certified technicians work hard to provide you with total living comfort.
Hi, I'm Doug Carpenter.
And I'm Chris Carpenter.
Come see us online at carpentercomfort.com.
Or give us a call at 330-308-8550.
It's 20-3 here at halftime. The Indian Valley Braves leading the Tusky Valley Trojans. Welcome to our MEB Systems halftime report. MEB Systems serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. They're your flat roof specialist. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. So, Chuck, tell you what, a lot changed in that last 2 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, well, you know, we were sitting right there thinking, get something on the board for Tusky Valley, going 14-3 at halftime, and say, you know what, we're not in bad shape. But then you turn around, you know, quick strike by Indian Valley there at the end of half to go up 20-3. So that, you know, that kind of put a damper on Tusky Valley right now, and Indian Valley going to get the ball back here to begin the second half.
So let's take a look at our numbers here from the first half of action.
Well, it pretty much is indicative of the score, Scott. You can see Tusky Valley 22 yards rushing, 3 of 6 passing for 36 yards and 58 total yards and 2 turnovers. Where on the other hand, you know, Indian Valley 137 yards rushing, but that's kind of deceiving because they had a couple, you know, big long runs in that. 2 of 5 passing for 80 yards. Again, a couple big pass plays there, and 217 yards total offense with 1 turnover. So, you know, dominating from an undefeated team right now, and I guess, you know, we look at it, that's probably what we expect.
So that is a look at our MEB Systems halftime report. MEB Systems serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. They're your flat roof specialist. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. So when you look at the game itself, what can the Trojans do to tighten things up here in the second half?
Well, first of all, they're going to have to come right out of the gates here and get a stop by on defense right after the kickoff. And then I just think somehow, some way, they're going to have to get a couple big plays, whether it be breaking a big run or you know, throwing a ball out there and somebody misses a tackle and they go for a big gain. But I think that's the key right there. They're going to have something happen big for them, because I just don't think they can just pound the ball at Indian Valley and be successful at it.
So we are just about ready to go here with our second half of action. Scott Robinson, Chuck Rust, and Jay Yonders here doing the stats for us again tonight. We appreciate that. And of course, next week, we've got New Philadelphia at Dover to kind of wrap up the regular season. We've got the possibility of playoffs for Indian Valley, somewhat for Claymont, and Dover and New Philly. Those are about the 4 teams that we're likely here in Tuscarawas County that pretty much have a chance remaining.
Yeah, like we said, Scott, you know, at the beginning, you know, usually we're sitting here in week 9 thinking we've got 7, 8, you know, football teams that are going to vie for playoff spots and everything, and we're just a little bit down this year with those 4. And again, there's a possibility of you know, 2 of the 4 not making it, depending on what the outcome is next week of the games.
So it's time now for our second half kickoff, brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Cookson Avenue Southeast in New Philadelphia. Looking for year-round comfort? You can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. Bruno Friedenand is going to kick it away. And a little chip shot taken by one of the up men. And that was just somewhat of almost a fair catch there.
Yeah, he forgot to fair catch it, I think, but he knew as soon as that ball or as soon as that knee hit the ground, he'd just come out and stop. So that was a good move right there, but good field position for the Braves.
So the Braves have it 1st and 10. And we'll see what they can do here as they lead it 20-3. Indian Valley comes out in that I formation. Cade Williams under center. The handoff, and pretty decent gain considering he got met at the line of scrimmage.
He got met about a yard behind the line and was able to go ahead and pick up about 3.
That's Caden Hostetler with the carry.
You know, you look at Indian Valley, and like you said too a little bit, you know, they've got some weapons, you know, all around. I mean, they got some skill, they got some good running backs, they got a good, you know, slot H-back type of guy, and I guess just watching tonight's game, the only thing that I see is their kicking game, you know what I mean, is just a little bit suspect.
Caden Hostetler averaging over 11 yards a carry. And this time he will spin again, maybe for some positive yardage, but it'll still be 3rd down for the Braves. 3rd and about 3.
Number 16, Caden Hostetler carries the football.
And it has cooled off considerably here.
Yeah, great Friday night for football weather. You know, this is what people, you know, you're sitting in the stands with your, you know, on your hands because you're a little chilly, but those football players love this kind of weather.
So 3rd down and 3. Out of the shotgun is Cade Williams. The handoff and the 1st down and more as Love near midfield.
Tell you, Indy Valley does a great job on those little quick hitters up in there. And, you know, the backs you can see right here, they're going full grow after about 3 steps. And that's pretty nice because those linemen don't have to hold a block very long, and they know it because they got a running back that's going to hit that hole quick.
So 1st down and 10 from their own 49-yard line out of the I formation. Again, the handoff straight ahead, and Hostetler gets to the outside and has a nice gain on 1st down.
Again, you look at him, he's not very big, but boy, I'll tell you, he's elusive and quick when he's, you know, cutting one way or the other.
56, Dominic Carozzielli.
A gain of about 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
The Tusky Valley 43.
You know, do you break up the rhythm of the running game to try and pass it here?
No, but they're going to. No, they're not.
Williams is going to take it himself, and he will have the 1st down and more at about the 32-yard line.
I think right now, just looking a little bit, they're just trying to, you know, give somebody else a chance to run the ball beside Williams so he can, you know, take a little bit of a break. But I'll tell you, they're being pretty successful on this drive right here.
This one could be the backbreaker.
Well, I would think so. If they let them get down and score right here, it's going to be tough for the Trojans to come back on this.
Hickenbottom comes wide to the left side. The Braves quickly out of the huddle. The handoff off the right side, and Caden Hostetler is going to take it in from 32 yards out.
Well, he made that look easy, didn't he? But I'll tell you what, give that doggone offensive line some credit because they just pull a guard around, kick out. He didn't actually have anybody to block, so he went to the 2nd level on the linebacker, and that pretty much just picked it up right there, and he was able to win from about 30 out.
So the Braves look like they're going to go for 2 here.
Oh, I would think, you know, that might be something right now. Like I said, that's the only flaw that I see right now in the Braves from tonight's action is their kicking game a little bit.
So they're going to go for 2. Williams looks to go to the outside, and it's too hard. It's incomplete, and the 2-point conversion fails. So it is 26-3.
Was open on that one, just couldn't quite throw it in there for him, left a little bit high.
As well as they've been running the football, I'm a little surprised they didn't give him that option.
Yeah.
So 26-3, Indian Valley ready to kick it away here to the Trojans. So the Trojans will come out. Tesh and Johnson back deep, standing at about their own 15-yard line or thereabouts. The Braves on top, 26-3. take a lot of time between the score
and
kicking it off. They take their good old time, that's for sure.
Make sure everybody's set.
Football teed up for the Braves. Back deep for Tusky Valley, number 28, Tristan Tesh, and number 34, Seth Johnson.
So Tesh and Johnson back deep. Hostetler to kick it away. Short kick. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to result in good field position for the Trojans. They may take the result of the where it ended up.
I think they'll take it out of bounds, still put it on the 35-yard line. They're going to make them re-kick again, or what here?
Well, it'll back them up another 5.
Yep,
that is the only real chink in the armor for Indian Valley.
That's what I've said, and like I said, haven't seen them at all this year. I know we don't know if their kicking game, their kicker's not there, but this is the only thing that I see that could hurt them. You know what I mean? In the long run, is their kicking game a little bit maybe.
So they will.
Because they've missed what, Scott?
From the 35.
2-3 extra points tonight. 2 kicking and one 2-point conversion. So, those things need to be automatic. Those extra points.
And they are not.
And they are not. Hey, it's tough when you can, give the ball to the team receiving on about the 35, 40-yard line every time.
Well, it's going out of bounds again. I can't not figure out how you can't kick it right down the middle of the field.
I don't know whether they're working on something right now or.
Well, they're just going to keep moving them back. It's the point of being ridiculous. Yeah, it's silly.
Why not?
Their defense is held up all night. Why would you fiddle with?
Yeah, just kick the ball down.
Kick it down there and let them return it and see what happens.
Yep, they had the first kickoff they had. Tusky Valley got a good return on it, but other than that, Indian Valley's put them in check pretty much. So.
Indian Valley trying to move to 9-0. Tusky Valley, if the score remains in a similar fashion here, would drop to 4-5.
There we go.
And the lineman will have to cover it at about the 37-yard line. That's about where they would have had it after the first kickoff. So they went through all that.
Yeah, going with Tusky Valley, if they end up going to be what you said, they have Garraway next week to finish out the season. And Garraway's gotten better and better each week that they've been gone. They're very young this year. I've noticed, too, especially in the IVC, other than Claymont, a lot of the teams are very, very young that we've seen this year. Sandy Valley, very young. Indian Valley, young. Garraway, young. Ridgewood, young. So, football's coming back next year, I guess, if you look at it for this area.
Ethan Love, the handoff to Schlegel, and he gets tripped up right at the 40-yard line. And that's a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. That jet sweep has been an important play for them as well.
Yes, it has. That's kind of a, out of a wing T type of offense. That sweep's pretty much a staple in there for them.
So 2nd down and 7.
Everybody's kind of, if you look at it a little bit, everybody's kind of running a variation of the wing T out of the spread.
Has to be a penalty there.
And
that,
we got stuff going here.
Whistles and flags before the snap.
Movement against, well, they're going to say offsides against.
Oh.
I thought the right side of the Tusky Valley line jumped.
I did too, but they must have the defensive end for the Braves jumping a little bit.
So that'll get the Trojans a quick 5.
The ball offsides called against Indian Valley.
few hardy souls remain here on the home side.
Yeah, yeah. Good crowd on the Indian Valley side tonight. And, you know, Tusky Valley started out with a good crowd, but kind of diminishing a little bit, and that could have a little bit to do with the chilly weather.
Well, you know what, though? It's nice to see, since the IVC has kind of expanded itself, to see the nice crowds that are on hand when these teams play each other.
Talking to the athletic directors and stuff, you know, they feel that this has been a big benefit, you know what I mean, to their programs, their athletic programs.
And Love is going to have the first down out near midfield.
You know, it's a lot easier, you know, if you look at a lot of these teams to travel, you know, every Friday night, 20 minutes, 30, 35, 40 minutes, instead of having to travel an hour and 15 minutes. And the people are going to follow you. You know, even when you're having a mediocre year, you're still going to get a few more of those people come to a game, you know, when they only have to drive a half an hour than they would when they have to drive an hour.
There's still some long trips in the IVC.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Not as many.
Right. Right, but if you look at the old IVC, and we'll talk here in a second.
Love gets the snap, rolling to his right. He's got a man there, and Maurer
has
got it.
You talk about the old IVC, you know, East Canton had to go to Ridgewood and Newcomerstown or vice versa. Sandy Valley, Malvern the same way. You know, now a lot of those games, East Canton's gone to, you know, maybe Strasburg and Central. And, yeah, Buckeye Trail's still the longest trip for anybody either way. But, yeah, I think overall it's going to cut down on travel for most of the schools.
It's a very competitive league, too.
Oh, it's a very competitive league. And like I said, I guess on one hand, if we look back on it now, and we'll finish here when you get this play done.
2nd down and 4. Love takes the snap, and he'll carry the football. Flag down. Looked like there was some movement in the backfield.
You know, you got a little motion penalty there, I believe, on the Trojans, probably taking back 5. But, you know, I guess we would all love to jump in there and see all the teams be very, very good this year. But on the other hand, with it not being that way, just like I said, it seems like a lot of our teams are about a year away. So next year, like you said, I would look for this to be a very competitive football league next year.
Well, you got a lot of teams that have won 5 or 6 games. You know, certainly.
And I don't know that we've had, I guess if you look at it, I don't know if we had any what you'd call upset games, you know what I mean? I think for the most part this year, the teams are supposed to come out on top each Friday has pretty much done it. So, you know, again, next year you're kind of looking forward to seeing real good football. I shouldn't say real good football, real competitive football.
26-3. Indian Valley with the lead over Tusky Valley. Penalty flag down again.
I think the Braves might decline that one. I think the H-back for Tusky Valley was just leaning just a little bit too much.
So the shift penalty again. And I'm going to guess that they'll decline it and make it 3rd down.
I would think so. Yeah, about third and 10. So.
3rd down and 10.
So Tusky Valley at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Love gets it away, but it will be 4th down.
Number 17, Brian Maurer.
Brian Maurer on the catch. It'll be 4th down.
I'd say you pretty much might as well go for it here, I guess, you know, in this situation. So see what happens.
Well, you got to think that Indian Valley is, I'm guessing they're going to play pass.
Yeah, I would think 4 and about 5. Yeah, I think I'd be jumping on that little out pattern by the Trojans right there that they just threw. Come up and press that coverage a little bit and see if they can knock the ball down.
So 4th down and a long 4. In motion is Tesh. Love under center. They hand off to Johnson.
Seth Johnson carries the football.
And Johnson is going to be stopped, I believe, short of the first down, and it will be Indian Valley football.
Johnson gave a heck of an effort right there. You could hear the pads cracking up here, so it was a good run by him. He just ended up about a half a yard short.
Indian Valley will take over the
Nothing wrong with the decision to go for it there.
No, I mean, well, you know, you're down 26-3. You got to, like I said, you got to make something happen, and you go punt the football, and it's like, you know, why are you doing that? So, yeah.
There are things that you normally wouldn't do if the game was a little bit closer,
Right,
and there are things
right.
you have to do because
that's right there.
You're giving your team a chance.
If this game is a one-possession game, I mean, Tusky Valley with a quarter and a half to play, you know, you're going to punt the football and put them in a, you know, put them in a bind there, make them go the distance. But here, you know, why not try it?
So first down and 10 from the 42-yard line. The handoff to Hostetler. And a good tackle there by the Trojans.
Yeah,
as it's Lucas Heron coming up with the tackle.
Another one of those right there. He was just one defender from getting a big play on it.
Indian Valley can just bring in player after player after player that can run the football.
Yeah. I'm just impressed with them offensively. And I'm very impressed with, you know, after talking to Coach Lancashire about the diversity he has tonight on offense.
So second down and 9. Williams looks to pass down the middle of the field, and Love had it, but it was intercepted by Tesh.
Oh, he needed to get a little more air under that and throw it down the field a little bit more. He kind of.
I don't think he was even open to start with.
Yeah, he kind of just like guided that one down through there, and
pretty good coverage.
That was real good coverage right there, and he come up inside of it and took the ball away. So, good job defensively there by the Trojans, create a turnover.
5.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. First down and 10 for the Trojans. Tesh in motion to the left side. Love the handoff to Johnson. And Johnson takes a couple of licks right about the 40-yard line. So he'll pick up a quick 5. He has really been the key cog in their offense all season long.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him you've seen him more than I have, but I'll tell you what, he's the workhorse for them.
It's a 5-yard pickup, brings up second down and 5.
So second down and 5. Maurer wide to the left side. Schlegel to the left as well. Now he'll come in motion to the right. I formation. Hand off to the first man through, and that is Noah Love. And he is about a yard, well, maybe not even a yard short.
He's trying to pull the chains. They might give him a first down on that one. Good job by Love on that one. To
pick stretched it out just far enough to get the first down.
Tusky Valley will have it first and 10.
So Tusky Valley with the first down at their own 45-yard line.
You know, like you said, and we were talking at halftime, you know, Tusky Valley moves the football, then they get a penalty or they get a turnover or something, and that's really kicked them, you know, all season long.
The handoff to Johnson.
Johnson
and there was a lot of white jerseys there waiting on him.
Tell you what, defensively, you know, Indian Valley runs that football pretty well.
No gain on the play, brings up second down and 10.
It'll be second down and 10. Maurer and Schlegel to the left side. Love the fullback, Johnson the tailback. Schlegel in motion. Love under center. Rolling to his right. And they're going to call it a catch. At the 49-yard line of Indian Valley.
Nice catch right there on the sidelines. Keep his foot in bounds and hang on to the football.
So 3rd and 5.
You know, Tusky Valley's been pretty successful all evening long with that little out pattern they're running.
Problem with it is they're down 26-3 on the Kent State University Tuscarawas scoreboard. A handoff to Johnson. They go low on him, and that pile is going to stop right about the line of scrimmage. Not much there. It'll be 4th down.
Well, same situation. And do you go ahead and go for it? Why not? You know, I realize it's 50-yard line, but you go ahead and go for it and try to get a 1st down. Although Indian Valley might look at it the next time and say, you know what, we'll just run the football this time instead of trying to get fancy and throw it.
So on 4th down and 5, Maurer wide to the left side. I formation, Love under center. And now Tesh in motion to the left side. The pass is going to be caught for the 1st down. And down to the 40-yard line as Brian Maurer is there to make the catch.
That was good by Love. Nice rollout job by him. Nice coming back to the football by Maurer to pick up that 1st down. Had plenty of yardage after it and knew that he had a 1st down so he could turn the ball upfield and go. So, good series right now.
Nice play, as you can see there on the J&G Grill replay.
Nice series right now for the Trojans.
They'll bring Johnson off for this play. And it's 1st down and 10. Straight up the middle. And a nice gain there for the Trojans as Tristan Tesh carries from the tailback spot. A 1st down at the 30-yard line.
You know, looking at Tusky Valley, Tesh and Johnston both have had nice seasons this year for them.
1st and 10 from the 30.
So 1st down and 10. Ball at the Indian Valley 30-yard line. Love rolling to his right. Maurer is there. Maurer makes another catch and close to another 1st down.
Indian Valley's given that up all night long. I think they're in that situation. Don't get beat deep. So we'll just go ahead and give up that 7, 8, 9-yard pass all night long.
Minute 40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd and 1 after the gain of 9. Second and 1. Ball's loose. Love is going to get it, and he'll have the 1st down.
Good job right there by Love, being aware of his surroundings there and dropped the football, picked it up, and just went straight ahead with it and picked himself up a 1st down.
Takes it inside the 20-yard line down to the 19.
So 1st down and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's enough for a 1st down.
And we are approaching the 1-minute mark here. So 1st and 10. Trojans have found something with Maurer. The handoff straight ahead to Tesh down to the 15-yard line.
Picked up by number 5, Tanner Myers. Takes the ball down to the 15-yard line.
Tesh just a little bit of a different style runner right there than Johnson is in there. Hits the hole just a tad bit quicker, and Johnson's more of the power runner, where Tesh can a little more slash up in there. So it's been a good pickup right there for the Trojans on this series.
Down to 10 seconds here in the quarter. I formation, Tesh the deep back. Love will hand it off to Tesh. And not much running room there as Braden Rostad is there to make the stop. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's 26-3. The Indian Valley Braves leading the Tusky Valley Trojans. We'll come back with 4th quarter action in a minute here on TV2 Sports.
How can I possibly be expected to go without Domino's on a day like this? Alexa, ask Domino's to place my easy order.
Ordering Domino's.
Life moves pretty fast. If you can't track your pizza, you could miss it.
Order 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each and track them on your favorite device.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Grace Lutheran Church is located on the square in downtown Dover. Worship services on Sunday mornings are at 8 and 10:30, with Sunday school for all ages at 9:15. Reverend Donald Rice Jr. is senior pastor. Grace Lutheran is knowing Jesus through a variety of Bible studies and other learning opportunities. Grace Lutheran is showing Jesus through its grocery bag ministry and other outreach programs. Join us in knowing Jesus and showing Jesus at Grace Lutheran Church in downtown Dover. All are welcome.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars. We're cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said, we are not shining stars. This I know. I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, carry on. We are who we
So we are back as we begin 4th quarter action. 26-3 our score. Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley. But the Trojans on the move. Their best drive of the night. They have it 3rd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Oh.
And there is going to be a 5-yarder. So that will make it 3rd and 10.
Well, they were moving right down there, and you know, just like you had talked and things. It's just those little things right there that you know are hurting Tusky Valley. You know, to being a really good football team to being an average football team.
So 3rd and 10 now from the 20-yard line. Tesh and Love in the backfield. And Love in trouble, and he's going to be sacked back at the 31-yard line.
Well, big play right there by the Braves defense is again.
Looks like it was Caden Hostetler making the stop.
You can see right here, he was trying to go out and do a little bit of a a sprint out, and Hostetler was just coming off the backside. And Love did not see him when he turned to throw the football when he had to get down. So
Brings up 4th down and 20.
4th and 20, and we're going to try a field goal.
And why not?
From about 46 yards away.
A 47-yard field goal.
Snap, and the kick is wide to the left. It's no good.
He had plenty of leg on that one. That was definitely a 50-plus yarder if he could have.
So it's 26-3, 11:09 to play. And Indian Valley will get decent football position, or field position, I should say. Football field position.
Football field position. I think that's the way to go. But yeah.
But they'll take it back to the 20-yard line.
Indian Valley will take over the football. 1st and 10 from their own 20.
So the Braves with it 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Williams is going to take it himself. Trojans trying to strip that football out of there. Lucas Heron was there. As Williams will have good yardage there. 7-yard gain, 2nd down and 3.
I'm trying to look here for Indian Valley. It doesn't look like they're really putting any reserves or anything in right now. They pretty much got the first group in, so I think, you know, depending on here what happens on this series right here might make a difference for them.
2nd down and 3 from their own 27-yard line, the I formation. The handoff. And that was Carson Hartrick. Will have the 1st down. As it's out to the 33. So another set of downs for the Braves.
Yeah, I think you're going to see nothing but ball control here by Indian Valley on this series unless something disastrous happens.
They don't have to be in a hurry at all.
Not one bit. Let that clock get down. And
officials timeout.
So chin strap, something not hooked up properly. So we'll get a quick substitution. And it'll be 1st down and 10. The look to go long, and it's out there. It's caught by Hostetler down to the 22-yard line. Again, big play by the Braves.
Well, that was kind of a surprise pulled out of the pocket, I would say, on that because, you know, they're moving the ball offensively on the ground and comes back and runs a deep post pattern right there and gives them great field position now with that pitch and catch. But, you know, you sit here a lot of times and think, why are they throwing the football? Why they don't? But you know what? You need all facets of your game when you go to the playoffs. And I'll tell you what, you just can't work it on it in practice. You got to work it on, you know, in situations. If it says that, you know, in a game, you got to go ahead and do it.
So the I formation, the handoff to Hostetler off the left side. Just kind of picked his way through the line of scrimmage there for positive yardage to the 17-yard line.
Brought down by 74, Nick Hall.
So the clock running, 9:22 to go.
Pickup of 6 yards brings up 2nd down and 4.
Indian Valley on top by 23. The ball still loose.
On the ground right there. Not sure quite
looks
who
like
got
Indian
that.
Valley got to the bottom of it. No, they're going to say
Tusky Valley had it.
Yep, Tusky Valley's got it. Okay.
Yep, bad handoff right there. Now that puts the Trojans back in business here again.
So Tusky Valley is bent but not broken.
First and 10 at their own 19.
So the Trojans have the football at their own 18-yard line. Johnson back in, lined up behind Noah Love. Ethan Love at the quarterback spot, under center. And again, the backfield moved.
Like a little quick there by the Trojans backfield on that one.
They've had that happen a lot.
Yes, they have.
Saw a lot of that last week as well. Just trying to get that extra advantage. So that penalty is declined. It's second down.
Brings up second down and 9.
So we'll see what the Trojans want to do here on their own 20-yard line. Schlegel in motion to the right side. Ball's loose. Love can't hang on to it, but has to pick it up. Ball on it.
Well, must be getting a little bit chilly out there or something. And the ball's a little slick right now. And we've had fumbles on both sides of it.
Coming up following our game, we'll have a look at the game in total, and then we'll have our McDonald's MVP. Love rolling to his right. Looked like it might have been Tomlin out there. And it was incomplete.
Got about 8 minutes to go, and you know, we look on ahead a little bit. Indian Valley took care of business right there. They're going to go into next week's game. I would certainly think so. You know, undefeated. Depending on how, you know, Claymont and Ridgewood made out tonight, you got a possibility of Claymont going in with one loss. So that ought to be a pretty good Thursday night matchup. A lot of computer playoff points either way on that one.
So Seth Johnson on to punt it away. Braves should end up with some pretty good field position. And a nice fair catch made there by Caden Hostetler.
Indian Valley will take over the football. First and 10 from the Tusky Valley 47.
So it'll be first down and 10 for Indian Valley. So we'll see what Indian Valley can do here. And the Braves will get good field position and carry it ahead for 7 yards.
Tripped up by Noah Love. Carries the football down to the 42-yard line. Brings up second and 4.
So it'll be second down and 4 after the gain of 6. 7:14 to go here in this one. The handoff to Zach Love, and he is close to another first down, maybe just a little short.
You know, about the time I say that there's no way you're going to put the ball in the air again, Coach Lank will come out and throw her, but I would certainly think with 6:40 to go here, he grinds out a couple more first downs, he's got to feel pretty good.
The handoff straight ahead to Love. He'll have the first down. About the 35-yard line there. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Braves. And they really have been dominant in this one, even though they're not up a lot.
Right.
They're up by 23, but
you could tell from the, you know what I mean, from the beginning of the second half here, they were just, you know, I don't want to say playing out the second half, but they were doing what they needed to do to just get the job done. And
the big thing for them now is to get through the rest of the season healthy.
Yep. That's going to be a big one. Next week, we said, you know, going to be huge.
And Williams will carry it forward.
Cade Williams carries it himself.
And that's a nice gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
There again, you know, there's a situation right now. Hey, the clock can't go fast enough for him. It doesn't really matter about the score on the scoreboard as much as it is, you know, get these next 6 minutes over with.
5 yards brings up 2nd down and 5.
So 2nd down and 5. The Braves can just take their time here.
Yeah, just run that clock. Run that clock 25 seconds each time. And
Williams will take it himself again, and this time just short the first down, maybe about a yard to go on 3rd down.
So pick up 3 yards.
So it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Clock down near the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, they're doing good. They're picking up, you know.
Well, they're in 2-down territory here, I would certainly think. Handoff to Hostetler off the left side, and he is going to take it in for the touchdown from 28 yards out.
Scott, I mean, you just watch him run. He hits that hole, and it's just once he gets back that first line, he puts another gear in, and all of a sudden he's gone. You know, so pretty impressive young man, I would say, running the football.
With 4:53 to go, the Braves put another score on the board. So they'll try an extra point here. It's Jamison Herman on to try the extra point. And that is no good. Leaving the score at 32-3.
In the 4th quarter, Indian Valley 32, Tusky Valley 3.
So we'll have another kickoff. Braves, if they can't get that fixed,
well,
they got a big problem.
Well, either that or they better realize that, hey, we don't have a kicker right now. We just need to go for 2 every time we score, because, you know, if you hit 50% of it, you're still, you know, you're still up by 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. So, you know.
So 4:53 still to play. The extra point there would have put us in a continuous clock situation, and it failed.
It failed.
So Indian Valley ready to kick off again. This one has been decided for a while.
Yeah, this one here, as you look back on it now, was pretty much decided at halftime, especially when Indian Valley got that score right at the end of the half.
So coming up following our game, we'll have a recap of the contest, and then we'll name our McDonald's MVP. And again, the Braves kick it out of bounds. So the Trojans will push him back another 5. And we'll kick it from the 35. So Indy Valley, with 4:53 to go, will try to kick it again. And that kick will be taken by Johnson. Back at his 25 to the 30 and knocked down at about the 35-yard line.
Takes it out to the 35-yard line. Tusky Valley will have it there, 1st and 10.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Trojans. Let's see what they can do here, trailing 32 to 3.
Well, is it one of those things, Scott, you look at it and say, you know what, guys, let's just
well, they're coming out in their passing formation, though. They're coming out with 3 wideouts. Love is going to take it himself, and there's nobody there. He's done a good job to get it inside of Indian Valley territory down to the 32-yard line.
Run out of bounds by number 48, Noah Wells.
So a nice play there.
I think if you look at the Braves, nothing taken away from Love on that one. You look at the Braves,
there's a lot of new jerseys.
A lot of really white jerseys out there right now, and that's the way it should be. You know, let these guys play a little bit, and you know, you pretty much got this game in hand.
So 1st and 10 for the Trojans from the 32-yard line. A handoff to Johnson, and this time they'll keep him in the bounds, and the clock will continue to run. 4.5 minutes to go. So not much there, gain of a yard. For the Trojans, 1 more week to go and the season will be over. For the Braves, looks like they're very likely to move on to the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't really studied a lot to see if something would happen if they would, you know, get beat by Claymont next week. You know, I mean, have you looked at it to see, would they still make the playoffs? Or I really
it's just hard to say.
Yeah, I haven't.
I think they're far enough up. I would think they probably would be.
Good shape. Yeah. And it's always nice to host a playoff game in the first round.
Well, it certainly appears that Dover and New Philadelphia are going to go into the final game of the season off of wins in week 9. So, you know.
What happens there?
Yeah.
You know. So, I mean, with Dover playing Marietta, didn't pick up a whole lot of points tonight, I wouldn't think. And New Philadelphia playing Cambridge, probably about the same. So, you know, they're both going to fight for a playoff spot next week. Was the ball fumbled?
The handoff for Austin.
Taken away right there.
Indian Valley. Indian Valley football.
We'll watch right here.
It was Austin Shelley on the carry.
Shelley was going through the line kind of sideways here if we see it. Kind of lost the ball on somebody's shoulder pad. Indian Valley just took it off the shoulder pad and took off going the other way. So that now should put some new white jerseys on the offense for the Braves.
So we'll have to take a careful look here. And
I think a new quarterback here. Yep.
It's Ty Myers that is under center now for the Braves with 3:34 to go. Handoff straight ahead, and Tusky Valley in there still with their #1 defense, as that was Kent Schubaugh with the carry.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 10.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Indy Valley just trying to get a first down here to run out the clock.
Yeah, I would certainly think about one more first down for the Braves, and that should pretty much ice this one.
Maybe easier said than done.
Very much so.
Myers, the handoff. And again, not much room to run there for Noah Wells.
Well, quarterback's doing a nice job waiting on that back judge to put his hand up in the air and let him know he's got 5 seconds to go before he snaps the ball. So he's running 20 seconds off the clock.
So 32-3 our score. The Braves on top. Under 2 minutes to go. Myers trying to get to the outside. He'll have the first down and more, and that might just do it.
Nice job right there by Myers, being very patient. He had one guy outside to make the tackle on him, and he just kind of put an inside step on him and went outside and was able to pick the first down up on that. So I would think, Scott, that just about ought to do this one in tonight, shouldn't it?
I would think so. I don't think there'll be a hurry to spot the football from this point forward. We are almost to week 10 for the high school football season.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Braves just going to take a knee here a couple of times.
Going into that victory formation, so they got
and that will put them to 9-0.
I'll tell you.
Well,
pretty solid 9-0 football team too, what we've seen tonight. But like you said, their kicking game is something that they need to look at, and I know that Coach Lank knows it. But if you don't have a kicker, you don't have a kicker. You know, so I guess come up with special ways to score 2-point conversions, huh?
We've seen some neat 2-point conversion plays in the last few weeks. At the college and pro level.
Oh, definitely. Always somebody out there drawing up plays in the dirt.
43 seconds to go. And maybe one more snap.
Well, let's see if they might be able to get her down and before they set the time. I think that's what's going to happen right here, too. He's looking at that clock. Yep. Got to get one more play in.
So one more play to go. Here the Braves will have to set it down, and that's going to do it. 32-3 is our final. The Tusky Valley Trojans drop to 4-5. Indian Valley goes to 9-0 with the victory here at Zorville. We'll come back, wrap it up for you, and also name our McDonald's MVP in a moment here on TV2 Sports.
I think the hands-on aspect is going to give you an opportunity to explore, find out what you're good at, what you like, and you're not going to have mountains of debt. What you're going to have is a marketable skill that even if you don't love it, you can use that to pay to go on to college and get that degree. And we've got a number of students that do that. They're very mature. I think we're a great hands-on exploration base.
Students choose Kent State University at Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate degrees will prepare you for careers including nursing, computer animation, or veterinary technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a dynamic campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes and find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
taking the area by storm, Lightning Signs and Decals specializes in custom signs, banners, and t-shirts. Also available are full business packages. Their signs feature large format graphics, channel lettering, and light boxes and custom laser cut form letters. Visit online at lightningsign.com or visit the storefront located at 224 7th Street in New Philadelphia.
Lightning Signs and Decals. We're taking the area by storm. Contact us, 330-440-3129.
It's a new era of emergency medical care at Union Hospital in Dover. Building on a great tradition of care and compassion, our patient care team is offering 21st century medical care in our new state-of-the-art emergency center. And while the large new rooms and patient care technology are wonderful, it's the doctors and nurses who possess the experience and skills that deliver the care and create the experience our patients expect. Quality care close to home.
And we're back as we wrap this one up, 32-3. The Indian Valley Braves over the Tusky Valley Trojans as we begin our post-game wrap-up. And, boy, the Braves, just a dominating performance.
Oh, they were. And then you can see right off the get-go tonight, Scott, why they're, gone into Week 10, undefeated. So they just dominated offensively and defensively. And like I said, the only downfall I see maybe in Indian Valley is their kicking game a little bit.
So the stats as we take a look here,
dominating.
A lot of numbers.
Dominating. Tusky Valley, 84 yards rushing, 8 of 12 passing for 71 yards for a total 155 yards. They had 3 turnovers. On the other hand, if you look at the Braves, 387 yards rushing, 3 of 7 passing for 124 yards. Didn't really have to throw the ball. Were very effective tonight on 2 of those big 3 completions for a total of 511 yards. They also, though, had 3 turnovers. But other than that, Scott, very dominating by the Braves tonight.
All right, that's a look at our post-game wrap-up. Time now for our McDonald's MVP, brought to you by McDonald's, with 5 locations to serve you in Dover, Yorksville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, and New Philadelphia. And from the Indian Valley Braves, it's Caden Hostetler. He is our McDonald's MVP. Thanks again to McDonald's, as they have 5 locations to serve you in Dover, Yorksville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, and New Philadelphia. That's going to wrap it up from Tusky Valley High School in Zorville. 32-3 the final. Indian Valley a winner over Tusky Valley. For Chuck Rest and Jay Yonders and the rest of our TV2 sports team, I'm Scott Robinson saying so long, everybody.
Learn about using Google Business Listing and cloud computing applications. The Dover United Methodist Church is hosting the Valley Quilt Guild 2017 Quilt Show on Friday from 10 a.m. until 5 and Saturday from 10 a.m. until 3. Admission is $5. Children 12 and under are free parking, and it is handicap accessible. There will be a quilt raffle, approximately 200 quilts, vendors, challenge blocks, Quilters Boutique, and a Quilters Cafe. The church is located at 1725 Northwester Avenue in Dover. For more information, call Jane at 330-343-5617. On Saturday, October 21st at 2 p.m., the Dover Public Library is hosting a program featuring the book Agatha Christie and the Mystery of the 11 Missing Days. Join Deputy Chief Inspector Kenward as he files his final report to his superiors, and all mystery is cleared up. Presented by living historian Chris Hart. Please call the library to register if you plan to attend Saturday at 330-343-6123. The second annual Dover Philly Rotary 5K Challenge will be held at Dover's Crater Stadium on Sunday, October 22nd at 2:30 p.m. Registration will begin at 1 o'clock.